UFC 311 breakdown. Here we go. Makhachev, Moicano. We were supposed to record this yesterday, but it's a great thing we didn't because they decided to fuck the main card because we got grappling heavyweights on the main card now. Thank God, right? Thank God for the heavyweight grapplers that we can now see on the main card that we didn't get to see on the prelims. And for the whole slideshow, if I put a question mark, that means I don't really know who's going to win. And the skull, that's who I think is losing the fight. All right. Clayton Carpenter is losing to Tagir Ulanbekov because Tagir Ulanbekov has the plot armor. That's literally my only reason for picking him. On paper, he should lose. He should lose. He lost to 36-year-old Tim Elliott, bro. It's going to be Tagir Ulanbekov by decision, most likely. He could finish him on the floor. Probably won't, just because it's the first fight of the night, and the first fight of the night barely ever ends in a finish.
Ulanbekov by
Lay and pray.
By the same way Renat Fakhdinov beat the
Carlos
other dude, the Mexican.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, Clayton Carpenter's actually good, bro. That's my thing. Clayton Carpenter's decent
right now. He's decent, bro. He's not bad.
No, he's decent, bro. He's got decent grappling.
2-0 in the UFC with 2 finishes, both by rear naked choke.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's decent, bro. But he's just
Do we really? Here's the question: do we really think a random can get someone who's in the Nurmagomedov fight camp? Do you think a random can just get his back, just like that?
He can try.
Yeah, he can try.
He can try.
Definitely try.
Yeah. All right. Sopaj is beating Tercios. This isn't a confident pick. Sopaj got viciously knocked out by Vinicius, and Ricky Tercios got choked out by Chiwiwi. So,
yeah, these are a whole bunch of cans.
Battle of the bums right here. This is the battle
of the bums. Who is bro?
Can't lie, Ricky Tercios is funny, and Sopaj is probably a chill dude, but they're just shit. They're just shit at fighting. It's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. This fight right here, you would think that a guy named Gafarov would be able to grapple, but he's just not good. I don't even know if this guy should be in the UFC. Like, he's really just not that good. Like, he won his last fight, but before that, he just sucks.
He went against Said Nurmagomedov and got subbed in a minute.
All right. Yeah, Nakamura's great prospect. He's got really good wrestling. Gonna lay and pray to a decision. That's my bet. He might finish.
He's won his last two. He's won his last 2 by decision. I expect him to keep that going.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lay and pray decision. Yeah. This one right here.
Very self-explanatory.
This is very self-explanatory. We all know why we're picking Eileen Perez to win this fight. I don't think I have to say it. Carl Rosa, there's a chance. There's always a chance.
I mean, there's always a chance, yeah.
There's always a chance, but Eileen Perez has the plow.
Eileen Perez is on a 4-fight win streak. She just won her last fight in the first round by arm triangle.
Yeah, but she also
everyone knows who Eileen Perez is. Who is Carol Rosa? Bum.
Doesn't Eileen Perez have an OnlyFans?
I would be sub to it if that were the case.
Grant Dawson's gonna lay and pray to a decision. I think this is gonna be very, very boring, and Diego Ferreira is going to try and make it entertaining. His last fight was really good with Rebecca, and he finished him with like 10 seconds left in the fight. Grant Dawson, he got knocked out by Bobby Green in 30 seconds.
He's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. Yeah, that's I just think he's going to wrestle him, and he's going to lay and pray to a decision. That's how most of these prelim fights go, usually. Is lay and pray to a decision.
Especially with bums.
Especially with a guy like Grant Dawson, who got knocked out by Bobby Green in 30 seconds because he's just so fantastic at MMA. Diego Ferreira is just old. I think a majority of his fights are in the UFC. I want to say, like, out of his 24 fights, he's probably had like 12 of them in the UFC, maybe a little more. He's just old. He's just old guy.
He's just a bum.
Yeah. Grant Dawson decision. This fight, I couldn't expand it because I guess the UFC just didn't want me to expand it so you could see the whole physique. Don't mind the plus 136 there is for Johnny Walker. Bogdan Guskov is going to absolutely starch this guy in the first round, but there's always a chance of him getting knocked out because his defense is non-existent. He doesn't have any defense, so he can get knocked out. He did get subbed by Volkan Ozdemir.
He did get subbed by Volkan Ozdemir, but he is
But he's on
Anthony
a tear.
Smith.
Yeah, he's
He is
basically
Anthony Smith.
yeah, he's basically
So
Anthony Smith. He's basically
just continuing the career of Anthony Smith, basically.
yeah. He's gonna dominate this guy. This guy's taking the fight on like 5 days notice. He's not really that great. Besides that, he's 7-1, and you know that's he lost outside of the UFC, so he's just cooked. This fight is interesting. I really like this fight actually.
Azamat Bekaev.
I really like this fight. You've probably never heard of this guy or seen a single fight of his because who the fuck has? But
Nope.
when you're a guy that makes parlays and picks on Tapology, you want to put even like a couple minutes into watching film. And this guy, his gas tank is non-existent. His striking is sloppy. His wrestling is mid. Zachary Reese is going to starch him in the first round. In the first round, it's not even up for debate. He's going to starch him, and he's going to do it early. Zachary Reese, he's too much for him, bro.
Zachary Reese won his not his last fight. The fight before that was a 20-second knockout.
Yeah, I'm taking Zachary Reese, bro. Azamat, you know, he went to a split decision with a guy that was 19-10 and only lost when he was in the UFC. So that's just a horrible look. Yeah,
so I mean,
I'm taking that. I'm taking Zachary Reese by knockout, bro. Probably in the first round. Yeah, this one might be the same thing.
Self-explanatory.
This
pretty
one,
self-explanatory.
This one also might be the same thing as the last one. Payne Talbot's just gonna starch him early. Might be in the first round. Might be in the second. He's gonna do it early. Raoni Barcelos got knocked out by Umar in the first round. Payne Talbot's got plot armor and.
Oh, you lost to a can and Kyler Phillips. Fuck this guy.
Oh my god, bro. Kyler Phillips is such a fraud. He got fraud checked by.
Such a can.
Bro, he got
such a can.
Barcelos lost to the dude that got fraud checked by Rob Font at fucking 38 years old, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Payne Talbot's bro. Yeah, Payne Talbot's knocking him out in 2 rounds, bro. This is probably my least confident pick on the main card.
Yes, and that is only because Kevin Holland is a wild card.
That's only because bro likes to roll over himself and break his own ribs. I don't know why the fuck he how did he manage to do that?
It's like a roll or some shit. It just snapped. RDR is a can.
Yeah, RDR.
He's just pretty. He's just so ass.
Every breakdown video I've seen on this fight, everybody said the same thing. Oh, he went to war with GM3. This and this and this. He should get knocked out.
Realistically, he should, but he'd be one to win by flying piano. So
yeah. He might win via fucking SpongeBob slip and fall. You know.
Patrick, banana peel, don't!
What did you say?
Cartoon slip and fall make me you know the slip noise
on a banana peel.
This is the only fight I'm not confident in at all. This is the least confident fight that I mean I'd pick Almeida, but really
like it was just no IQ. There was just no IQ.
Bro, Jailton Almeida's fight IQ is negative.
He grabbed his leg and he just sat there. He didn't move. He just sat there.
Bro, he just ate all the punishment, bro. Why didn't he move?
And then he subbed Romanov in a round.
Yeah, Romanov is he's just but why the fuck did Almeida not move his head out when he was getting elbowed, bro? You think after the first or second one you'd be like, oh my god, ow, that hurts. But he just sat there and just ate it. What the fuck was he doing? He just didn't feel like moving. He was just like, nah, I'll do it later. And then he got knocked out. Yeah, he didn't want to. Oh god, bro, what the fuck? Yeah, I wouldn't bet on this fight at all. Not even, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
bro, wasn't Almeida the favorite versus Chris Curtis? Or not Chris Curtis, Curtis Blades?
I believe so.
Or it was like pretty close odds. Like, bro, that shit.
I think he won the first round because he kind of just butt fucked him and then
lay and pray, and then he tried to lay and pray again, and then he got elbowed to death.
It wasn't elbows, it was fucking hammer fist, but even if, bro, he's still.
I thought it was elbows. Yeah, fuck Jailton Almeida. He can't move. Yeah. He didn't feel like moving. He'll move when he feels like it. He might get TKO'd again.
Realistically, the BJJ should outperform the Sambo, but I just wouldn't be shocked if Almeida just forgets how to fight.
Yeah, that's always possible. All right, this fight right here, I love this fight. This is my fight of the night.
I'd like to think it's definitely going to be the fight of the night.
This should be the fight of the night. I'm very excited. I'm more excited for this fight than any other fight on the card.
Yeah. The only fight I was really excited for was Islam and Arman, and now they don't even get to fight.
Yeah, Arman decided he didn't want to show up, so now
his back was a little sore.
Yeah, his back kind of hurt. We got this now. We're taking Yuri. Probably by TKO in the second round. Yeah. He's got like a 97% finish rate, bro. He's only won by decision once. He's got 26 knockouts and 3 submissions and 30 wins.
And the decision hasn't been in since 2016.
Yuri all day. Jamal Hill, he got subbed by Paul Craig, bro.
But Jamal Hill's a bomb. Jamal Hill's a bomb. Don't play with me, bro.
Bro, he beat Thiago Santos on his way out. A can in that Crute guy. I forget his name.
Jimmy Crute.
Yeah, that guy.
He beat Johnny Walker, who has no chin.
He knocked out no chin Johnny Walker, and he beat Glover Teixeira at 43 years old.
And he beat an old OSP.
And he beat old OSP. He beat the guy that didn't beat John Jones. Yeah, I'm taking Yuri, bro.
And kicked Photon in the dick and then got knocked out. Yeah, fuck this guy.
Bro, Yuri's my underdog of the night, other than Zach Reese. Other than Zach Reese, Yuri Prohaska is my underdog of the night. This one's also pretty self-explanatory, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just look at his last name and you could just, you know.
I feel like it's just... Like who's gonna bet against a Nurmagomedov?
Bro, you just can't lose. You just can't lose, bro. Plot armor. Umar by 49-46 decision, bro. That's my final prediction for this fight.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
That's how I'm seeing the fight go. I want to say Merab maybe lands a total of like 2 takedowns in the whole fight and controls him for like 30 seconds. Yeah.
I don't think that's crazy.
And then this masterful main event that was put not in the last day of the notice because why would they make a main event 24 hours before the fight was supposed to happen, right? Why would a guy that was in the main event pull out the day before, right? That wouldn't happen, right? Never.
Well, if your tummy hurts a little bit, why would you go to school? You know what I'm saying? If you have a headache, why would you go to an amusement park? I don't fucking know. It makes no sense.
Moicano got knocked out by Fiziev. He lost to RDA on 5 days' notice at 170. And he, while he was old, by the way, while RDA was on the way out, he lost a 5-rounder to RDA on his way out. Or was it a 5-rounder? I want to say it was a 5-rounder.
Lost to After Prime Jose Aldo, lost to After Prime Korean Zombie.
And Ortega, right? He got submitted by Ortega too, no?
Got subbed by Ortega. Moicano just hasn't even been on the rise until lately, and that's only because he's on a little win streak.
He's been getting some interesting fights. Like, he beat Drew Dober. Drew Dober's a decent win, right? But Drew Dober is 0 grappling. He beat Jalen Turner, 0 grappling, and almost beat him.
I mean, realistically, I was about to say, realistically, Jalen Turner should have beaten him, but Jalen Turner's just clip farming. So I mean,
5 IQ moment right before the finish.
Oh my god, fucking idiot. Tries to walk away when he just drops him, bro.
Bro, he could have just went down and threw 2 hammer fists and that would have been that fight.
God, they would have called it. They would have called it, bro.
Makhachev by 2nd round TKO. That's my prediction for how the fight goes. I think Moicano is going to move around and he's going to stick well, and in the grappling he might hold his own for like a few minutes and maybe survive the first round. But he definitely gets TKO'd within the first 2 rounds.
Islam is just on a different level.
Bro, I just hope that Moicano, like, can survive this and he can, like, go out. He'll have a good fight after this. Because I want to see him fight Patty still. Or Dan Hooker or something. Like, even though Dan Hooker, it looks like he's fighting Gaethje, I want to see him fight somebody.
He definitely could have some fun fights. I just don't see him being title contender.
Yeah, he's already 35, bro. He's like on the way out. He's entering his prime right now, but he's on the way out. Like he's
oh god.
He's 35, bro. He doesn't have a lot of time left. And at lightweight, he does not have a lot of time left, bro. If he was at fucking light heavyweight, you know, and he was on this win streak, I'd be rooting for him hella, you know, like this guy could be champion, but he's 35 at lightweight, bro. He doesn't have a lot of time, you know. He can get a couple wins though. He could beat Patty. He could beat Dan Hooker. Turtle in a tree. That's it for the card. These are the betting tips. These are what I put together for betting. Oh, hold on, I'm taking for the locks parlay. We got 5 legs. Islam money line, Umar money line, Yuri money line, Talbot money line, Nakamura money line. These are my most confident picks on the whole card. The only pick that I would be maybe even slightly not confident about is Yuri, and that's just because of his style.
It's just because Yuri, yeah.
He should win this fight. Like I'm really confident he's gonna win this fight. But that's the only lock that I would be somewhat unsure about. All of these should be like all but guaranteed, and it's plus 283 for it. You know, plus 283.
Not a terrible take,
bro. It's good, bro. Like you put like a good like $50 on that, you cash out like almost 200. You know, it's pretty decent. Long shot number 1. I'm taking Reese by KO or decision. You could just do Reese money line because it's pretty much the same odds. It's like plus 160, but you know, KO or decision is just that much better, and there's pretty much no chance he's submitting a guy with the last name of like Ev or whatever the fuck is. I already forgot. And
yeah, exactly.
Guskov by KO is it's a good leg, and you know, Guskov, if you look at his history, he's pretty much knocked out everybody he's fought that he beat, you know, and the guy that he's fighting is taking the fight on like 5 days notice. You know, really, you could say first round knockout for Bogdan Guskov, because he just tends to knock out people in the first round. But I'm just putting by KO to be safe. But because I put Guskov by KO in my long shot, this leg might age like fucking milk, and he's gonna beat him by a lay and pray decision for the first time in his career. Yeah, Yuri by KO is, you know, self-explanatory. Every fight that Yuri wins is by KO for the most part. So. And then this long shot right here, it's an interesting one. I put this one together last minute. It's an interesting one. I like Umar by decision because I don't like Umar's chances of finishing the fight. He didn't finish Corey Sandhagen, so how the fuck is he going to finish Merab? Unless it's by knockout, you know? Unless it's by knockout. Holland by KO, this is iffy.
Yeah.
This is iffy because it's Kevin Holland. It's only iffy because it's Kevin Holland.
Anytime you take Kevin Holland, it's always iffy.
Grant Dawson by decision. You can't see it in the thing, but it's plus 155. He should get it done. I want to say it'll be by decision via lay and pray. And same thing for Nakamura at minus 120. Yeah, I think that both of these guys are pretty decent in the wrestling, and I think that the guys that they're fighting aren't as decorated, as credited in their wrestling. They don't have the skills. I think they're not as equipped. I want to say Grant Dawson lays and prays on top of Diego Ferreira for 15 minutes and gets a decision. Nakamura lays and prays on top of Muin Gafarov or whatever his fucking name is, gets a decision win. 30-27 on all 3 judges' scorecards. And this second long shot parlay is fucking 28.28 payout.
Long shot for a reason.
It's a long shot for a reason. I like the legs. I think the only leg that might not, you know, is Kevin Holland. You know, I want to say that there's a submission on the card, but to be honest with you, I just don't know how many of these fights could end by submission. Maybe Nakamura. Maybe Nakamura, but I don't see it. He really might. He could. Maybe this will age like milk and he'll get a first round submission. But
well, yeah, this is MMA, so anything can age like milk.
But I say Nakamura probably lays and prays gets a decision. He did that his last 2 fights. Granted, the guys that he was fighting are maybe better than Muin Gafarov. You know, at this level in the UFC, they're all just cans realistically, so anything can happen. That's my betting guide for 311. We'll see whether this ages like milk or ages like wine. Maybe I get everything right. Maybe I get everything wrong, and I look like a fucking idiot. But you know, that's the game. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
All right, yeah, we'll find out Saturday. We'll find out Saturday night. Yo, I'm fucking gassed. I'm so hyped for this card. All right.
Oh God, this card got me hyped as fuck.
All right, yeah, very exciting stuff. We'll call it there.